Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Harvester. So, we talked to Stephanie. I forgot your name for a second. She said we should stay away from the lodge, which is something I feel like we should probably do. You creep me out. You, Mrs. in the kitchen, creep me out. This whole town is fucking disturbing. I also found something out. I found something out pretty interesting. So you can punch at this game. Well, I was practicing the punches because you press shift and then you can punch up, down, or straight, and it was super weird because I accidentally punched Stephanie and killed her. Now I don't know what that would have you know, to do on the story. But that sounds like a bad thing. Alright, so, okay, abandoned house. The attic window is the perfect nesting ground for wasps, which look like are all over this place. That's fucking creepy.
It's not often that I get visitors.
Are you the wasp woman?
That's creepy.
I am Tetsuo Crumb. The ignorant of harvest called me the wasp woman. A pejorative, no doubt, born of fear and a poverty of imagination.
I don't understand.
The politics of honey, the Judeo-Christian rites of sacrifice, and conventional taboos against unbridled pleasure are all responsible for the prejudice against wasps.
Excuse me? Okay, wasps.
Regard the wasp. Wasps produce nothing for others, but only for themselves. Wasps build nests and more wasps, nothing more. They spread into eaves and attics, not to make honey for supermarkets, but to buzz and rustle on their own paper, perpetuating their own agenda, growing stealthily, surely. The most relentless of insects.
They've got harp in their eyes. We'll keep them away from innocent children.
Innocent children. What better way to describe the wasp? Carefree, wild, beautiful things. If they wish to share their love with babies, or any of the rest of you ignorant hicks. That is not my concern.
Oh, okay. Well, what if we type sister?
A triviality.
Excuse me?
A triviality.
Fuck me then. All right. Well, sacrifice.
When a bee stings, it rips itself apart and dies for its audacity. This appeals to those raised worshipping a god that demands sacrifice and atonement. But the wasp is promiscuous. They are not as sympathetic to the masses because they don't die when they sting. They live to sting another day, and they take pleasure from it.
This woman scares the fuck out of me. Pleasure.
Yes, a great deal of pleasure. The wasp is a sensual being, not a laborer. Hedonistic instead of industrial. Some think them quick to anger. In truth, they are easily swayed to ecstasy. They penetrate your flesh, and the muscular contractions in their thorax as they pump venom could be likened to the muscular contractions of ejaculation. Each painful welt, an act of love.
I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm getting the fuck out of here. She scares the shit out of me. Okay, well, we have cemetery, the lodge, which I want to stay away from, the post office, the barbershop, the missile base, Gyn Memorial School, meat plant, TV station, Edna's Diner, the fire station, police station, newspaper building, Wayward Hotel. Let's go over to the mortuary, because that's where our wedding that we apparently are having is going to be held. That H is fucking everywhere. Also, not what I said to do, game. There we go. Okay. These votive candles have been lit by many well-wishers for the dead, or one well-wisher with a lot of matches. An empty coat tree? A pair of comfortable-looking sofas. Schedule this week's funerary events. Okay, and then examine the ledger. Those dear to us who have passed. Recently, Jonathan A. Rhinecliffe. Is that the exit out? No. Oh, hi! On the counter sits a new tube of Astro Glue.
You can't have that, Stephen. I need it for my work. And may I say you're a rude young man for attempting to...
I was only gonna borrow it.
Indeed. And have you anything I could hold as security?
Security? Like what? Money?
I'm afraid that's not good enough. I need that glue for my work. You must present me with something significant if you'd have me part with it.
So apparently the glue's important, which I didn't know. That's disgusting. It's dripping blood.
Stephen?
Who are you?
You're fucking
I am Daniel
creepy.
Moynihan, mortician and proprietor of the Wayward Hotel.
Most people ask me why I don't remember their names.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, as one who deals with the dead, I try not to involve myself in the affairs of the living.
That's creepy.
Your loss of memory is of no concern to me, true or false. Ironic, considering my recent involvement in a charity event.
What are you talking about?
My complaints were central to the scheduling of the upcoming Harvest Bake Sale. I'm gratified the Order of the Harvest Moon got involved. The proceeds will certainly help cover my losses.
Okay, what is this bake sale we keep hearing of?
This bake sale is a joint effort of the Harvest PTA and the Order of the Harvest Moon. The proceeds will be used to set up a fund for transients. In other words, bums and societal rejects without families who wander into Harvest uninvited.
Then the Order is setting up shelters for the homeless?
Not shelters. Graves.
Damn!
You see a great number of these hobos die while passing through. Don't ask me why, it's what those people do. Use your common sense, Stephen, memory or no. If they were involved in setting up homeless shelters, then why would I be involved? And why would I be sustaining losses?
You... Okay, so I know nothing about this game, so anything I say is pure conjecture or me rambling. You're a murderer. Don't know how possible this could be. I don't like you, and you creep me out.
As always, the Order of the Harvest Moon has taken the lead in addressing our societal ills. Through their sponsorship of the blood drive and the bake sale, the lodge ensures that all our needs are met.
Needs. Such as...
Pardon me, there are corpses to prepare. And my losses have been substantial of late. If you're sincerely interested in the Order, however, you should stop by the lodge and speak with the Sergeant-at-Arms.
I really don't
Why
want
should
to.
I be interested, Mr. Moynihan?
Of all the spots in Harvest, the lodge is the most prominent, literally and figuratively. It is the ambition of everyone here to join. And join you must to attain wisdom.
What kind of wisdom?
If I knew, I'd be a member. I have the feeling you have what it takes to join the Order, Stephen. We all believe that. Whether or not you live up to your potential is up to you.
Why is everyone fucking creepy in this game? Oh, well, I missed what he said. Well, I guess that would make sense why everyone's super creepy. This is a really creepy game after all. Ugh. Another creep. Rows and rows of empty wooden pews, caked with the dust of indifference. Examine the lectern. Small a lectern for a priest. An empty vessel of the dead. That is very fucking ominous. A hauntingly beautiful stained glass window in which a man holds a scythe in one hand and some ethereal power in the other. A saint kneels before a shepherd, jubilantly terrified. The imprint of a head, buttocks, and sliding heels are scraped into the thick dust of the pew. Why? A brass candelabra holds several strange-smelling candles. Okay, well, this place is fucking creepy. So yeah, I can also his shift, or not shift, is it alt? Control? Control, and then arrow buttons do it, but then right-clicking the air, you'll do it too. I was trying to see if I could change my buttons on the fly, or if it's just... if it automatically changes based on my needs for the game. Alright, well, he's fucking creepy. Oh, let's see if anyone's at the Wayward Hotel. I like small towns, and, you know, like, I don't know, I like small towns. That's where I was going with this. So that scene looks really cool to me. How are you in two places at once?
Young man, we really have nothing to say to each other. I have the feeling your image shall soon adorn my slab, and I'd rather not know the face of the meat I'm slicing.
What? Excuse me?
I'd say it's been a pleasure, but I find the company of the living so wearisome.
Okay, how are you in two places at once? And why would you say something like that to me? Somewhat ponderous console radio evokes an earlier era. This whole game invokes an earlier era. A ledger of a man, a ledger of names, the last being Jonathan A. Rhinecliffe. Checked in on Monday. So Rhinecliffe checked in on Monday and then died? What day is today? I don't know. Okay, Moynihan, fucking creep. Anyways, I like small towns. Part of me wants to live in one. Well, actually, I do live in one, technically speaking. But it's not... I don't know. I like small towns with that certain feeling. This small town does not have it. But I also like a big city. I like the amenities of a city, which a small town does not afford. That fucking building is huge. The headstone of this grave site reads Jonathan A. Rhinecliffe. Hey, look at that. So we know where he's buried. I'm sorry, game. What the hell? This game is super creepy. Aha! Marble doors have been sealed shut. The Potsdam family crypt. They have a family crypt? Okay. Okay, this game is fucking creepy. I mean, I like it, don't get me wrong. It's just super creepy. The FMV is a little... I don't want to say bad. A crushed paper cup with a smudged lipstick on it. Can we take it? Can we punch it? Here. Have that paper cup. 41% off packing peanuts, assorted colors. Does it matter what color they're in? Hi, dear Lord, you look scary.
Yes?
I need some help, Mr.
Postmaster Boyle, what can I do for you today?
I'd like a lodge application. I was just looking around.
That's just dandy. Everyone should learn about their postal service. Mail, young man, is the glue that holds civilization together.
Which is really funny. Playing this game in 2015 where most people don't mail anything. I know exactly what you mean. Let's just go with it.
What a perceptive lad you are. Then you understand why I can't give you an application. You understand standards. You understand the chaos that awaits us beneath the veneer of civilization.
I didn't ask
Unlike
for
those
one.
fools that ran the newspaper building. They actually thought their paper more important than the mail, the glue. More timely. Turned everyone from writers to readers, and the glue suffered. I tell you, the newspaper building burning down was the best thing that ever happened to Harvest.
Damn.
It put them back in touch with the glue itself. They were writing again, till the TV station opened up. Now, maybe something needs to happen to the TV station, too.
You creep me the fuck out.
I don't remember the fire. Tell me about it.
Don't remember?
I've been away. Please.
Well, around 10 o'clock one night, the whole newspaper building went up. Just like that.
An accident.
Very specific.
Well, I suppose it was at that. The sheriff never made any arrests, and he would have if there'd been any evidence, now wouldn't he?
TV
Seems that
station.
since the fire, WHAR has filled the void. Now just as many people waste their time watching TV as they ever did reading the paper. Seems like there's less and less mail all the time.
Well, if this is supposed to take place in the 50s, you should live now. Lodge.
I certainly don't wish to discourage you from joining, young man. That's just what you should be striving for. But I can't break the rules for you. You keep trying. You'll get in eventually.
Yeah, you fucking...
Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
Okay, we'll do. Creep. 3 clocks, 3 times. Okay. Bake sale, bake sale, bake sale. Nothing else in this, or the map. A zip code map with Harvest Dead Center. Okay, woman, you look scary. A blind woman is trying to read her mail. Okay. Didn't know she was blind. She's also trying to read her mail. Why? Okay, well, let's head over into the barbershop. I want to kind of do everything before. I want to get some information before I try to head over to the lodge. Maybe head back to Stephanie, too, to see what... That's a fucking creepy sheep. To see what she has to say. Except for its occasional hairball cough, it's hard to tell if the sheep is alive or not. Nothing with eyes like that is alive. The dangling television is sure to cause neck strain at this angle. Alright, Mr. Pastorelli. Doesn't respond, not understanding English. Okay. Mr. Swell then.
Howdy, Steve.
Yeah. Howdy back, Mr.
It's swell, Steve. Don't you pull my old leg now. Change your mind about that aluminum siding?
What are you talking about?
I really think you should talk your father into buying some. He can afford it. And I can't stress enough the value of some really fine aluminum siding. Keeps it warm in the summer, cool in the winter, and it keeps out the sheep. Pastorelli ought to look into some, but I can't get him to understand a word I say.
Sheep?
Can't understand why Pastorelli keeps that nasty thing in here. Must remind him of the pastures in Italy. Kinda like why I keep wrenches under my pillow, so's I can dream about plumbing.
Okay. Pastorelli.
Pastorelli's a rube from way back. Ask Clem Parsons how he followed up with the alarm system in here. I'm a plumber. I could fix it for him, but he just won't listen.
Plumbing?
Well, I seen the
His eyes lit up.
the aluminum siding gang, so I took a mail course and learned how to be a plumber. Now, There's a business that never lets up. You'd be surprised what people flush down the toilet.
I don't want to know.
Nice to see you again, Steve.
Nice to see a guy I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Parsons.
Hello there, youngster. They say them aliens I was telling you about, well, they came back last night. Cut another crop circle in my south field.
How come I never seen none of them saucers, Clam?
Them aliens is wily, Pete. You don't cross the intergalactic void without learning a trick or two. You know what Pastorelli did? Yesterday, he gets an alarm system to protect his pole. Only he don't know how to rig it, so now it's all awry.
It's good to know, I guess. Also, yin and yang, you're freakishly tall. He's freakishly short. I mean, not that either of you are a freak, really, but you get my point. I also I like how they're all their animations like stop. He kind of dead stops in the middle. He doesn't exactly go back to where he was, so it's not flush. That's really creepy. Pole?
Why, that barber's pole of his is his pride and joy. Brought it all the way over from Italy, wrapped all special-like. It ain't nothing but colored glass with some bulbs stuck up in it, but he thinks it's the be-all, end-all. Installed that alarm system just to protect it. Though who in tarnation would want to steal a worthless piece of junk like that? I don't know.
Maybe them aliens, Clem.
Oh, Pete, don't be ignorant. Them aliens don't give a fig for no colored glass. You think if they can build spaceships, they can't make a dadgum barber pole? Crazy hick don't know nothing about science.
Oh, yeah. Alarm system.
Pastorelli shelled out for an alarm system, all right, but he's too cheap to hire an electrician to hook her up. Dang idiot cross-wired it through the fire sprinkler, so now when the alarm goes off, it sets the sprinkler spraying. Tarnation! Aliens looking for intelligent life ought to stay away from this shop, sure enough.
Alright, aliens then.
Well, son, the ways of the alien is a specialized area of woodcraft unknown to all but the wiliest sportsmen. What you gotta remember is, your average alien is smarter than your average human, so you gotta be extra careful building your blind if you want to bag one.
You hunt aliens.
Son, after nailing an alien, you can never go back to quail. What? You think you can get one of those at a swap meet?
Alright.
Line your blind with lead to fool their sensing machines. Lay real quiet and wait. Preferably in the woods around the nuclear base. Oh, they love messing around out there.
Why not wait outside your field, Clem? Wait for 'em to come a-carving.
Oh, they do their crop doodles with zap guns, you darn fool. Don't you know nothing? Besides, ain't no place to put the blind out in the field. Now, you listen to Clem Parsons if you want to tag an unearthly being. They cross the void, wondering what lies beyond, all the time not knowing that what awaits them is buckshot.
Okay.
Anytime, Steve.
Okay. That was something that happened. That is going to be for this episode of Let's Play Harvest. We got to meet some of the people who inhabit Harvest, and this room takes the cake. This scene takes the absolute cake. If you guys like this episode, please consider subscribing, thumbsing it up, and sending to your friends. I would greatly appreciate it. If you subscribe, you'll get notified when I upload videos, when I go live with live streams, and I would appreciate it. Remember, Freaks and Geeks play more games, and I will see you next time. Have a good day.